JuJu Smith-Schuster and Kareem Hunt lead Kansas City Chiefs to victory. Monday night's game was a flashback to 2022 or even 2017 for the Kansas City Chiefs. They saw a couple of their long-ago offensive stars, wide receiver JuJu Smith-Schuster and running back Kareem Hunt, carry them again with big games as the Chiefs defeated the New Orleans Saints 26-13 at Arrowhead Stadium. "It's pretty cool getting the guys back," Smith-Schuster said. "I'd say it's like the band is back together." Smith-Schuster helped the Chiefs make up for the absence of injured wide receiver Rashee Rice with 7 catches for 130 yards. Hunt rushed for 102 yards and scored his first touchdown for the Chiefs since they released him 6 years ago. It's a credit to not only the guys and how hard they work, but Coach Andy Reid and just knowing their skill sets and how to put them in great positions, quarterback Patrick Mahomes said. "Kareem just runs extremely hard. He gets every yard out there, catches the ball, does whatever it takes in order to go out there and win." Smith-Schuster fits in well in this offense, and so he did a great job today. "It was cool to get those guys going." Smith-Schuster and Hunt were once important players for the Chiefs. Smith-Schuster was their leading wide receiver in his one season for the Chiefs in 2022 when they won a Super Bowl. Hunt led the league in rushing for the Chiefs as a rookie in 2017 and was having another big season in 2018 when they released him after a video surfaced showing him shoving and kicking a woman. Neither player was with the Chiefs as recently as training camp. Smith-Schuster was in a camp, but with the New England Patriots. Hunt was signed and trying to stay in shape by going through workouts led by his high school track coach in Cleveland. The Chiefs eventually put out a call for each. The Chiefs wanted Smith-Schuster for depth after losing Hollywood Brown to injury. He caught only 2 passes in the 4 games before Monday night, when his role expanded in the Chiefs' first game without Rice. "I was okay with a lesser role," Smith-Schuster said. "I was okay just being the leader in the room. I was okay with just being the raw guy. But I think that when the opportunity presents itself, I wanted to step up. I love the adversity. I love being down. I love the doubts. I've always bet on myself. I came here on a 1-year deal betting on myself in 2022, and it worked out for me. So coming back here was kind of like a no-brainer." Mahomes compared Smith-Schuster to Travis Kelce in terms of his understanding of what the Chiefs are trying to accomplish on each play. "Trav is kind of one of a kind, but Smith-Schuster has a good feel for the entire concept of the play, and so he knows how to get into the open spots," Mahomes said. "He did a good job today of beating man when they played man and finding windows in zone to get big catches." Hunt, after his release by the Chiefs in 2018, was quickly signed by his hometown Cleveland Browns and played there through last season. But he said part of him always hoped for another chance with the Chiefs. When he scored the first touchdown of the game on a 5-yard run, he made a heart with his fingers to, as he said, "show my love for Kansas City. It was a great feeling to get back in the end zone," he said. "I missed it very much. Let's see some rough highlights of last fourth quarter. New Orleans Saints versus Kansas City."
Of quarter number 3.
Out the first part of the year and then red zone.
Kamara, 2nd and goal. Carr keeps. End zone, touchdown Mora. A well-designed play with everybody moving left, and there was...
Time's up perfectly. It's a great job. Great call by Clint Kubiak.
Extra point is no good. Little pop-up kick. This is Carson Steele from inside the 10. And out of bounds as he crosses the 30. School, played collegiately at LSU, and that touchdown, a 6-yarder, makes it a 3-point game. Hunt is brought down by Colin Saunders. There's Morrow, and of the past 10 or 15 minutes, Saunders has...
I knew that, the way he was carrying that ball.
Yep.
Outside arm, high and tight, baby.
Well coached at Parkway Central. On 2nd down, Mahomes, Smith-Schuster. He's got a mile to run. Out is inside the 15. Well, now back inside the red zone. That's been a nightmare tonight for the Chiefs. Here is Hunt. This is the 6th red zone. Now after that 50-yard completion to Smith-Schuster, here they are with a 2nd down. The ball sitting at the 12.
And this is an area, it has, sometimes there's an outlier. One game kind of brings you down. They haven't been good in the red zone really in any game this year.
Here's Hunt again. 3rd down coming up. They've now been inside the red zone. A flag comes in.
Holding. Defense. Number 96. Half the distance from the end of the run.
This is the 17th time in the early part of the season here that the Chiefs have been inside the red zone. They've scored only 6 touchdowns so far through almost 5 games. Look at this formation with Kelsey getting the snap. Worthy for the touchdown. Read it, handed it off. The Ravens week 1. And he has a 3-yard rushing touchdown here. And Butker knocks the extra point through. As they snap it to Kelsey, he hands to Xavier Worthy, who takes it in from 3 yards out. Shaheed will take a knee out to the 30. It will come. And we will send it down.
Save your football.
Lisa, thank you. Great story, and the rushing touchdown, his 2nd of the season. Nicky posted.
Be such a focal point of this offense. He's going to grow light years from where he is now even.
Underneath, passes caught. That is Juwan Johnson for a 1st down.
To see them playing the way that they are has got to be feeling good.
They shut this one down. Beautiful throw and catch, but it doesn't count. And now another flag.
Yeah.
Lucas Patrick, by the way, as you can see, is back in the ball game. There's 2 separate fouls on this play. Connor McGovern is still out there.
By rule, that penalty is disregarded. During the dead ball, personal foul, number 98, unnecessary roughness, defense. That's a 15-yard penalty, 1st down.
So that Lucas Patrick is in the game at left guard. Connor McGovern in at center. And here is Kamara wrapped up with a loss on the play of 2. Nick Bolton got through, and this offensive line is jumbled yet again coming into the game and now within the game.
And they're able to run down plays like that.
Nick Saldiveri has been replaced at left guard. Here's a throw to the sideline, and Kamara is knocked out by Reed.
Been pretty good through the 4 games coming in.
3rd down and 8. Extra men on the rush. This one for Shaheed. Underthrown. And that brings up 4th. Clock is running out.
Yeah, and with this crowd noise, you'd like to maybe try snap count. You just can't do it on the road.
And the sideline has to call the timeout. The Chiefs, 4th and 8. There they come. Backpedaling and just thrown downfield, incomplete. There are no flags, and the Chiefs will take over on downs. Ball outside their own 40, hand to Kareem Hunt, and he's brought down with a gain of 1. Let's go back to that.
Throw, he did it everything he had and laid it out there beautifully.
And then Derrick headed into the medical tent, still in there. Mahomes, sliding grab. Smith-Schuster for the 1st. The Chiefs had it. First down, it's Hunt, right side. Takes it down inside the 40 for Mahomes. This was the fewest pass yards and touchdown passes through the first. No touchdowns, but he's been able to really spread the ball around and has at times had his way with his Saints defense.
He has, and these receivers, tight ends, whoever's caught the ball has done a great job after the catch. of creating a lot of yards.
Here's a good play by the Saints, and Alontae Taylor ends up with a tackle, but that.
See if they can't rally one more time for the offense.
Yeah, he's going in. Backup is young Jake Hayner, second-year pro from Fresno State. Here's a 3rd down and 9 play. Mahomes, time's running out. Mahomes running all over the place, dives. Where are they going to put it?
Oh, my.
And he's short of 1st down yardage.
I don't think there's anything clear.
In the game, that play is under review.
That is Andy Reid's first challenge of the going in, and I don't know that we've seen anything
On 4th if they don't get it.
Are about ready to get the call from Brad Rogers.
After review, the runner was able to put the ball beyond the line of the game. It's a 1st down, Kansas City.
Andy Reid gets the 1st down for his Chiefs. You know, when you do these games and you stand here at Arrowhead, which for us is this guy does night after night, game after game, is just incredible.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch, and this is, as you know, Joe, this is a special place that we don't get here enough. But when we will be back in another month, which will be.
Yeah, I mean, bad enough that as it was 3rd and 4th down, he's headed for the locker room. So,
well, you got Jake Hayner, who you mentioned. He's a 2nd-year player. Last year was a 4th-round pick. He's got 1 career pass attempt. So, you know, anytime your starter's out, you got some issues. They're looking at it now like, how long might this be for Derek Carr going forward?
here is Kareem Hunt able to take it to the 30. We will be under 6 minutes to go in this game already in the early part of the season, and they are sitting at 3-2. The Saints, if they lose here, will go to 2-3, and the Tampa Bay Bucks are 3-2. And they've got a date coming up with the Saints. Tampa Bay does. Here's Hardman. Got a block. And down inbounds to keep the clock running. And that block was delivered by Travis Kelce.
We've seen him with a 450 yards of offense in this game tonight against what had been a pretty good defense coming into this game.
7th red zone trip over 9 possessions for the Chiefs. And on a night where they don't have Rashee Rice and may not have him for the rest of the season, there's a big road win for the Arizona Cardinals. And Jonathan Gannon's crew winning a big game in the NFC West. Here's Hunt. And a flag flies in on a 2nd and 7 carry. Creed. See if he's the one that is guilty on that call.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both by the offense. Holding number 12, that penalty is declined. Holding number 52, that penalty is accepted, 10 yards.
Impressed with what Washington has been able to accomplish. Happy for Dan Quinn and that staff. And Cliff Kingsbury is the coordinator, Jaden Daniels, but nobody thought we would be seeing what we're watching out of them this year.
2nd down and 17. Mahomes out to his right. And brought down from behind. A loss on the play.
And how one of the areas where he would get better is when he scrambled, keeping his eyes down the field. And early in that game yesterday, boy, he threw a dart down the field to Terry McLaurin.
3rd down and 20, so they hand to Hunt. This drive has consumed over 6 minutes. And the Saints will call a time. Seconds after a word from State Farm. Yard try by Harrison Butker. I think that's Andy Reid just riffing. Butker, his 4th of the night. Line drive as they try to kick it away from Shaheed, and good work by Butker to do just that. Zone, so it comes out to the 20. And this could change everything for the Saints if this is a long-term situation for Carr. Hayner too high for Kamara.
Well, you come in What's that going to look like with Derek Carr? Will he be back? I mean, there's a lot going through Dennis Allen's mind right now.
Here's Juwan Johnson. He's got a first down and suffered a big hit from Nick Bolton at the end, a gain of 11. Meanwhile, Kansas City will go 5 for the Kansas City Chiefs. 2.5 to go. Haener chased by Dana. Downfield, there was contact, no flag for the coverage on Olave by Brian Cook.
Yeah, I want to go home. I mean, but
Haener doesn't want him to go home. This
is Haener's moment.
This is his time. 2nd and 10. Pressure by Chris Jones. Look out, Jake Haener. And he wins that race to the sideline and picks up 10.
You know,
puts a smile on old Ed Svita's face to my left. Replay assist called that run by Haener inches short, so they pick up the first down on that throw to Reggie White. Get you?
Well, the Eagles won game 11 times.
11 sacks. Here is Haener, ends up on the grass, got hit by Karlaftis in the incomplete pass. You say that was maybe hands to the face?
Maybe.
Haener flushed out again. Slides short of midfield, and with 1:55. Well, just by way of an update, Scott, Troy's out for the postgame stuff. He's headed for the press conference. There's Haener to his left. Sidearm throw, and Kamara can't make the grab. It's 4th down.
I figured last week I didn't even get to answer a
18 minutes. I mean, the score doesn't really show it, but this was a dominant night for Kansas City.
It was a great night all the way around, and we've talked a lot about what Andy Reid did offensively, minus some key players, but Steve Spagnuolo was terrific as well defensively. He was dialed in and didn't give up much to this offense.
Good throw by Haener, and Olave can't bring it in with his right arm. Need is an all-world corner himself. Watson was there stride for stride, and Kansas City will go into kneel-down mode. This is kind of a new Chiefs win.
Factor, they kept Chris Olave from making an impact in this game and got after Derek Carr. Just thought on both sides of the ball, this was a well-prepared team in this coaching staff, players as well, but this coaching staff should feel good about the job they did this week and tonight.
It's as good a resume as a coordinator can put together.
And the other part of it is this defense is no longer playing in the shadows. Win that Super Bowl, and the performance by that group tonight.
Yeah, that whole new Chiefs had a big night tonight. 7 catches for 130. Mahomes